Oh, I remember when we were children. Across the street I'd see her waving her hand. She'd call me over. When I'd get closer, she'd turn and run a calling, catch me if you can. We went to high school. I'd see her walking. I'd hide behind the old pine tree. That was my plan. Jump and get her. Didn't upset her. She just took off the calling, catch me if you can. And I chased her for half of my life. I only called her once. That's when I made her my wife. And I never understand what kept me running every time she called, catch me if you can. I remember when we were married, she started running with some other man. I caught her with him, and when I hit him, she took off running, calling, catch me if you can. And I chased her for half of my life. I only called her once. That's when I made her my wife. And I'll never understand what kept me running every time she called, catch me if you can. Then she left me. She took the money and took off with the baby to Birmingham. The night I found her, men all around her, stripping to a song called Catch Me If You Can. I went to get her, then something hit her, and when I caught her there was blood on my hands. I started crying when she was trying to whisper to me, catch me if you can. And I've chased her for half of my life. And when I called her twice, the last time she took her life. And I'll never understand what kept me running every time she called, catch me if you can. Well, it's all over and we're alone now. A little girl, a lonely man. And I remember when she calls me, hey, come on